Well, this is a time that's fraught with a host of issues, polarization, deep partisanship that does not encourage cooperation and participation across the aisle. But I think it's also a very exciting time in America, and it's certainly an exciting time in the South. We are witnessing a kind of sweeping change, gradual but certain, in terms of demographics. And my hope as a faith leader, as a citizen, that this will force all of us into having the kinds of uncomfortable conversations um, that Americans very often are hard pressed to have in an honest way. There's in the South, there's a kind of polite, uh, there's a kind of culture of politeness in the South where we engage, I think, race with a kind of dance. And meanwhile, that our racial past is our racial present in many ways, and uh, people know the rules, and we engage it in a certain kind of way. But I think that with the increasing diversity in the South, many of these conversations will be complicated, I think, in helpful and healthy ways. No longer will we be able to talk about things, for example, strictly in terms of white and black. We've got, brown sisters and brothers, Latino sisters and brothers, and Asians and others who are coming. We have people who worship God, known in different traditions, and they use different names for God. And yet, all of us are stuck here together in this tiny little space. And the question is, how do we manage to work it out? Because there's nowhere to go, really. We're stuck in the same house together. It's the people's house. It gets messy and noisy and loud at certain times, but it's the people's house. And I really believe in this whole radical idea of a government for the people, by the people, and we just have to figure out how to work that out in our era.